shoulder, arm in arm with men and women who call the streets of Boston home. In just a few weeks, a group's going to be going for a winter walk, as they're calling it, through the city. And here to tell us more about that walk is Ari Barbanel and Sue Brady Hardigan, spending the morning with us here on a Saturday. Cannot thank you both enough. So running through this, walking 2 miles through the heart of the city, toward what end?
We are walking towards an end to homelessness. So we gather as a community, like you said, shoulder to shoulder. We walk 2 miles through Boston. We come back together on Copley Plaza. We have a community breakfast, and we hear stories from people who have experienced homelessness or who are currently experiencing homelessness. It's a really special and meaningful day. It sounds very heavy, and it's a heavy subject,
right,
but it's a joyful day, and we celebrate raising awareness together.
Tackling the issues step by step, and in the month of February, which is by design.
Very cold, very cold.
Right.
We picked that month on purpose. We walk rain, snow, or shine, and we want to spend a fraction of a few moments in the shoes of people who may call the streets their home.
And speaking of a fraction, I mean, I think about that every morning when we're out at a live shot at 5 a.m., freezing for just a minute, and like cannot wait to jump back into our car because we have that luxury. But I mean, it is pretty eye-opening. It's the first thing you think of. I'm also the first to admit, though, when walking down the street, sometimes I can just be in my own zone, in my own bubble, and not think about the person that you're passing. And so one of the hashtags that you guys have brought up, just don't walk by, I mean, it really kind of sums up the message as well, right?
Absolutely. I think we're trying to promote human dignity and respect, and everybody has a story. Everybody is somebody's son or daughter or mother or father. So success for us isn't just gathering people on Copley Plaza on February 10th. It's also changing people's perception, making you open your eyes, say hello, smile like you would to any human being you cross paths with.
I think it's also important to recognize that they're just like us. We're all the same. It's one medical issue, one life event, that we'd be them. We're all the same.
You look back at the last 2 walks that you have experienced. What would have been the takeaways and sort of the messages that have resonated?
Yeah, I think it's exactly as you said. It can happen to anybody. The line is so thin between somebody with a roof over their head and somebody without it. Even now, the experience we've been having in our country, challenges that people face can change their circumstance in just a moment. So we want to be thoughtful about that. We want to be thoughtful about the many issues that can lead to homelessness and get people thinking about that in a different way so that they take action year-round.
A pretty profound walk. So if someone wants to take part, be a part of this, where do they turn for more information?
Join us at the walk, February 10th. Winterwalkboston.org is our website, and you can register there. We also say that if you can't walk physically with us for the 2 miles, it's still an important event to show up. There's a lot happening on Copley, the breakfast, the story. So it's an event for everybody. And if you're not able to make it that day, you can still learn about what we're doing. We can help guide you to volunteer opportunities. Sue is someone who can share a lot about how many places you may be able to participate and share your gifts with other people in need.
So needed.
And we certainly do want to share that message. So, of course, for more information as well, go to cbsboston.com. Can I thank you both enough for coming in and spending part of your Saturday with us?
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.